It wasn't so much about 2015 that completely stuck. My marriage was falling to pieces, my spouse has grown cold and indifferent, our stepson had been diagnosed with autism yet. He was still a toddler, but we knew there was something off about him. We knew something was wrong. By summer, I moved up my belongings to the guest quarters and that becomes my bedroom. It was the beginning of the end with the two of us in bitter denial or possible waiting for the other to end first. A 5 a.m. alarm got me up for work. Every weekend morning, I spent most wakeful mornings trying to find a way out of drunk driving and construction. My spouse was less than supportive. I didn't have the funds for college. I was too busy to learn a new trade or skill. Once in a while, I'd come up with a cool sketch of painting. Sometimes I'd like to write a poem that people appreciated. But I didn't have the talent or skill to replace the earnings like that. So every weekend was a 10-12 shift including a tandem axle mech. I'll handle a flatbed trailer with heavy equipment for a parade crew to get the mortgage and bills paid. Second didn't seem any different from any other weekday. It was play day. I planned on spending time with my little one, putting to bed, and getting to a cheap bottle of whiskey before passing out in the kitchen. For the time being, I was still on the clock and getting ready for my last run. My foreman, Mac, asked me a special favor to take an Overlord flatbed a few miles down the road. Normally I would have said no, but I liked him. I didn't want to argue, and I just wanted to wrap up the day and start my weekend. My worst state scenario, the crew loaded a paver, a skid steer, and a roller into a flatbed trailer designed to hold 2/3 of the combined weight equipment. Everything was already chained down. I told the guys I'd seen in the yard after I hooked the trailer. I eased off the clutch and into first gear. I feel the Mack truck struggling to put the overloaded flatbed trailer. I go to my first traffic light without demolishing the dump truck stopped ahead of me, only because I began to downshift my brake well ahead of time. I realized my seatbelt was on and off. I tried to put it on, but wouldn't budge. The light turned green, the sky opened, and the tornado downpour pissed all over everything. I started driving, but kept the rate 10 miles per hour below the posted speed limit fenced out cave. I passed the corner on my left and began my descent with a steep grade on my way to stop. I got part of the way down from the bumping hill and traffic, was stopped ahead in the distance. I gently applied the brakes, but the truck trays started skidding on the wet road. The trailer began to drag an angle over the double yellow lines into coming motorists. I used up the brakes, regained control of the trailer, and replied them. Same thing happened, all the while I'm still moving towards stop traffic, going 30 miles an hour downhill with a combined vehicle weight easily exceeding 60,000 pounds. The old country road had no one leaded downhill, only one lane headed uphill. No shoulders and nothing but trees on the other side. At the last ditch, I pulled the brake and started stabbing at the brake pedal. Crashing a commercial truck is always fatal for the driver. Having a working belt was really helping my odds. The cars stopped ahead were no less than 2 tractor trailers length away, and I couldn't stop the truck. I thought about my wife. I remembered in love with her before we started hating each other. I thought about my son. I thought about the people stopped ahead and their families. I thought about how much it was going to suck dying in a dump truck for colliding into trees of the side of the road. The collision was inevitable, and there's no way in heck I was able to allow innocent motorists to be killed. My last run has turned into a suicide mission. Being a non-religious heathen, I thought perchance there might be something close by, some ghost that watches our trucks and bikers, some perhaps inhabiting those woods. I call it to make it quick. It was my first and final pair of spirits inhabited step forth. And they me, Paul, I was Friday, didn't know anything or fall and crash. I wanted my death to be swift. I turned the steering wheel away from the truck and into the woods. As soon as my front wheels left the pavement, the bumpy wooded terrain shook me violently through me into the world of hurt that like I've never known. As an risk teen, I've been jumped hit with chains and bats. I've been beaten mercifully by my father as a child. Nothing I experienced could bring beating inside the truck put on every inch of my body. The trailer snapped me off and headed into another portion of the woods. The truck roared into the forest with me and as a hostage, mowing down vegetation, leaving hunks of metal all over the tree branches of the forest bottom against the hostile diesel-powered invasion. I gripped the wheel for dear life while smacking all about the console. The control panel, the shifter, and feeling every abrasive stitch right on my flesh. The truck hit a big bump, and that sent me headfirst in the ceiling. Blood went everywhere. Then I hit a dip and skidded to a violent stop. A terrible pressure pushed to my chest. thought I was having a heart attack. Somehow I didn't go flying through the glass. The horrifying ordeal came to a halt. Clearly, the crush hadn't, so did the awful blow to my chest. I exited the smoldering wreck that was once a sturdy Mack truck. I was covered in blood, and I was seemed like a plastic grocery bag, perhaps, stuck to my head. It was a grocery bag hanging on my head. I realized at the moment that my scalp has been hard degloved. It peeled right off my noggin, my skull exposed and blood pouring all over me, stinging on the side of my head. Imagine what much like a peeling on the side of a piece of. Must have happened when I hit the ceiling of the stress interior. What hurt more than anything at the moment was my chest. It could have been the steering wheel. It wasn't a heart attack. I didn't know what it was anything out of my steering wheel. I was glad that I was still alive. Only moments later, I was put into a seat collar, strapped to a backboard, and walked to the ambulance by paramedics. Blips t-shirt, a favorite rock shirt with blood soaked, its shoe smeared off me by the medics. I took my vitals and asked questions meant to gauge my level of conscience. Then for a moment or two, they felt silent. Am I gonna make it? I joked as I leaned my head to see both medics staring at the gap and eyes belled up and after a second, they assured me everything would be fine and continued with lots of measures to medical transport. I thought about the day's events at the hospital. I got helped up by docs. I got my head scalped, bandaged, and I got admitted to my room. I thought of my terrible judgment, the last time decision, drying man's hair, and the blow to the chest while crashing with someone flying through the windshield. I thought about all in the hospital. I stood bare-chested before a minor gazing my bruise. Across my chest, spanning about 12 inches length, was a deep purple mark in the shape of a giant, ghastly hand. Hey there, peoples. Yeah. Welcome to Lasagna-Pastas, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I am. This is my first Creepypasta video, so if any of the recording sounds off or anything, or any grammar I spelled is wrong, please don't get mad at me. This is my first video, so yeah. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. What I thought about this creepypasta. This is just my first creepypasta reading, so I can't say anything about it. It's a good creepypasta, has some good grammar, but that's all I can say about it. Well, I don't know what I should say else. Maybe I should score this out of maybe like a 7 out of 10 because here's what I think. Why did he wanted to go and to the woods? He knows he was gonna get hurt and stuff, but why? Okay, so here's another thing. Why would he want to why would he feel a chest in his why would he feel a pain in his chest unless well, that would be physically impossible because how can I never saw what would have been made better if he would I don't know, just something him or like a monster did or something. I don't know. It's kind of but I don't know. Maybe that's too cliche and I no no, I like cliches. So yeah, I gave this out of a 9 out of 10, a 7 out of 10. I mean, and well, that was Crash Hand, of course. So remember to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you want, you could go check out my French channels. They're not creepypastas, but they're good. And yeah, if there are a lot of people watching this, I want to give a shout out to Shadow Reader. He is having trouble with his stuff, and he wants to get a lot of subscribers. And I feel, and the why I'm doing creepypastas today. So hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Cause now I don't know what I should do next after this. Maybe So bye bye.